Hey guys, it's Sean, and I wanted to talk to you today about the coronavirus. Now, a whole lot of fear propaganda is being thrown around about this virus, which has now forced me to have to go ahead and look into it. And I'll tell you, I am disturbed about what I have found. So first off, what is a coronavirus? Well, it turns out that they aren't new at all. Matter of fact, your household bottle of Lysol defends against the coronavirus. You know why? Because coronavirus is just a type of a virus, and it's actually quite common. As common as the common cold, because that's what coronaviruses are. Coronaviruses are a type of virus named after their shape that attack the respiratory system. Now, this particular strain is actually called COVID-19. Cool name, right? Well, not really. When you think about it, it just stands for Coronavirus of the year 2019. So coronaviruses aren't new. But are they deadly? Is COVID-19 deadly? Well, yes and no. COVID-19 has a 97% cure rate in people under 50 and those without compromised immune systems or respiratory problems. Worldwide, it actually only has a mortality rate of 2.3%. Guys, this is not a pandemic. This is manufactured fear. They want us good and afraid. They do all they can to get us terrified, and the media is doing a fantastic job pushing that everyone needs to be scared to death about the coronavirus. But I'm telling you, this is a fear campaign. Now, why do I say that? Let's look at some numbers. Real quick, let's kick around some numbers. Get this in perspective. The first number I want to tell you is 2,700. That's the number of deaths so far from COVID-19. And that sounds like a lot when you just say it like that. 2,700 deaths. But how does that number compare to other illnesses? And what happens when you compare that number to a common illness like the flu? Well, if you want to feel better right away, guys, look at comparisons between this supposed super virus and the common flu. Now, we discussed 2,700 deaths from COVID-19. And like I said, that sounds like a lot. But what about this number? 52,000. 52,000. That's the number the CDC estimates could die this year from the flu. That's 1,000 a week, y'all. In 2017, 61,000 people died from the flu. So, COVID-19 has killed 2,700 people in roughly 3 months. But at those estimates from the CDC, the flu in that same amount of time has claimed 12,000. We are being played for fools. Matter of fact, this happens every 2 years. We had the avian flu in '08, the swine flu in 2010, MERS in 2012, Ebola in 2014, Zika in 2016, Ebola again in 2018, and now the coronavirus. They are causing mass panic over nothing, guys. Shutting down cities and canceling political events in the name of a fake, trumped-up cold. China was in the midst of an uprising before this outbreak. People were flooding the streets and rising up, but now the streets are clear and no more uprising. It's fear propaganda and a method that they use to control the people. They want us scared, and worldwide people are rising up and they are losing control of the narrative, so they are trying to cause mass panic over nothing. And sadly, it works. Your average person is terrified right now of the coronavirus. We need to help them understand that this is not a deadly pandemic. There is no reason to be terrified of the coronavirus. There is no reason to be walking around with a mask on. The news and the world elite are using this to scare people. Don't be afraid. Wake up. Compare this virus. Do what I did. Use simple common sense and just decide to see, okay, how dangerous is this? And when you look at the numbers, and you can go to the CDC's own site to do so, when you look at the numbers, the fear doesn't stand up. We're being played for fools, guys. Spread the truth. Let people know this is not a pandemic. It is manufactured fear propaganda.